was a very short set of clips of some dirt jumps. I got to go earlier in the week, or on the weekend actually, sorry, and there were a couple of people there, so asked, took a couple of shots, and that's what we got from it. Wasn't there for very long, but this week I've been down at Crystalplace skate park again. Got to shoot there a few more times. That's been a lot of fun. Trying to get back into it as well as for myself as a sport, as something to do. Although I've only got a couple of weeks left before I go back to work. But yeah, it's been fun, and I've got to shoot some interesting people again. So here's the video of them. Try something a bit different this time around shooting, and when I photographed Tim in last week's video and when I was shooting bikes, I've been using the 24 to 70, so I thought I'd give a little go at using the 70 to 2 a go. I really like the way it compresses the shot, so it's an f4, not the f2 version. When you're shooting at f4 on really nice days like it is today, days like today where it's beautiful and sunny, the impression you get on it is really nice. It looks a bit more, you know, f2.8ish, if you can say that. I mean, you can't really see the difference between f2 f2.8 unless you're being really picky and that's your specialism with reading images. You know, you've decided I want to be able to learn how to read and things. Benefits of this lens is you're not in anyone's way. People will cut in front of the lens or put things in front of it because they don't see you're shooting that line as such. A good example of this in the video is there's a couple of shots on the edge of the pool where people have put skateboards and bags and it's in line with the shot. The space is for them, I'm just there taking shots. So no one's asked me to specifically be there. So it's their place, not mine, to play with, as it were. So can't get too moany about that. First time shooting with the long lens at the bowl. I think it's nicer, so you can be, as I say, you can be further back. You can get different shots because you're further away, and people aren't looking at you as much. Or you're not in the space where with the 24 to 70 you can be a lot closer. But by being closer, you're in their peripheries, you're in their field of view. I mean, Crystalplace skate park's also quite a nice open park. There is some woodlands down one side. Well, not woodlands, but some trees and some overgrowth. But most of the park itself is, visible from all angles. So when I'm saying I'm out of the way, people can still see what I'm doing. They can see where I'm pointing the camera and things, which is a good thing. You should always be, whether you're introverted or extroverted or whatever, if you know what you're doing is okay, photographing a public space, photographing a sport, then you should be comfortable enough to just, even if it's just a passing comment, just say, I'm photographing some skateboarders, or I'm photographing this, or just out shooting for the day. Be willing to have that conversation, because that makes things just easier for everyone. You know, to waylay them, you know, oh, he's just doing that, he's joining in. And for your own confidence building and being part of the space, like I said in the last few images, you know, in the last few videos, you want to be part of the environment and part of the people there, although what you're doing is different from the purpose of the space, as it were. You know, you're there to photograph, to record, to video. You know, you want those things for yourself. They want their skills and their space to play. You know, it's a communication. But really enjoyed using the 70-2 in the environment, in that space. It's a nice lens, not too heavy. It's not badly weighted. For video, I mean, my hands aren't the best for video, that you can probably see in a few of the clips when I'm using the 70D over this. It's a little bit juddery, and with this sort of lens, any slight motion like that turns into a massive motion in terms of the field that it's seeing, especially when you're zoomed in. Where with the 24-70, small movements, just as like little hand judders, are not noticeable, but they're easier to correct and hide within the edit. Need to shoot more with this in general, I think. 24 is really nice. It's not quite right for skateboard shooting. You know, that you want more of a fisheye lens and a nice sports lens, but it's still good. It's a different type of lens. It's a good lens. It's nicely weather sealed, so if it does start to rain, I mean, again, the weather today has been beautiful. Hot, sunny, a little bit sweaty out there, but it's nice. But nice weather sealed lens. So if it was raining or did get worse, it's still easy to use. It's not going to get overly damaged. It'll just get worn over time. But again, it's got this weird felt stuff in the hood. This was useful today just to stop the sort of lens flares coming off the end. Especially because I was shooting around the 12 o'clock mark, but that's because that's when everyone turned up, around 12 o'clock. I left at like 12:30, 1ish. Not going to lie to you, I don't know what the point of this week's video was. It was just nice to be out recording. So I don't really know... That's damaged that. Yeah, I don't really know what the main purpose of this video is. It's a bit visually vloggy in terms of I've just recorded my time there. I've not recorded myself as much. I'm not the interesting part of this. I'm just more interested in showing you what I see and things that I do. Might put a little bit, if I go out again this week, of me skating in with the nice weather, and some schools and some people still not all back yet. There's still just a few too many people. I need to go really early, I think. Well, I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.